Hello rugby fans, welcome to Raptors Weekly. I'm Dallen Stanford, and this week we've got MLR Round 9 action, a chat with the Raptors coach, an informative Dallen Explains, our top use of the boot and best dart down, plus a look ahead to the clash with San Diego. We'll begin with a tri-fest out west as the Utah Warriors hosted Nola Gold.
Ball at the back, Nichols finds Lenahan, they'll attack, Tui Niao, big gap for Tui Niao, he's got support both sides, finds his fullback in Putty, Putty's got support in Loudy, will he leak the goose step, Don Putty, he goes 60 in the crowd, they've gone absolutely bananas here in Utah.
And one of the things that you're seeing with these Utah players is they get hit, then they keep running.
Well, how about the start for Tui Niao? Now he finds his fullback. Can he get a brace? He can get a brace. That one is for Mum. The first one for Dad. Don Putty, he's on fire. Tui Niao, the provider, yet again. Steady ball at the back for Houston. And that's the wheel they're looking for. You see them pushing it to the right. They pick up and go. Houston reaches out. There's the try for Matt Houston. And just like that, a glimmer of hope for New Orleans. They're right back in this one. Youngett to his left. Oh, how about that? How about that? Beautiful set piece from Nola Gold. And the backs, they get it done there. The St. Mary's winger, Malpin, he gets the try. Up from the line, the Warriors looking to turn this game back in their favour. Lauti, he'll score. You won't stop Tanata Lauti. The footwork sublime, and there's the try for the winger. The Warriors, they have a chance to retake the lead. 4 points before the halftime break. It looked at one stage as though they were going to run away with things now. That man, JP Eloff, reclaims the lead for Nola Gold. 21 points to 19. A minute left to play here before the break.
From JP Eloff, you think that's a good matchup?
15.
We've got Cullen out here as well, just looking for an opportunity. They still have massive numbers here, Brian. Only 4 New Orleans defenders. 6 Warriors. Lenahan, it opens up. Oh, he parts it. And the punter from BYU. He had a few 4th and longs where he went for it, showing his skills right there. And the Warriors reclaim the lead. Big man, but they are working their way towards the same goal, that try line. Tico Silva, he's over. Has he got it down? He has. Summers blows the whistle. And New Orleans, they get to start in the second half. Putty into a little bit of sunshine. That's what you have to do to Don Putty. The chase, the bounce. It's room service bounce for Eloff, and he will canter under the post for a try. That's how you stop the kick return of the back three of Utah right there.
Taking a look at the Utah reserves and some big bodies to bring in for Utah.
And speaking of big bodies, none bigger than Makatamalau, but he spills the ball forward. Eloff looking to claim his second try of the match. Howden, long pass, his trouble wide. Troxler, his first touch. It's a good one. And New Orleans, just like that, it's bang, bang, bang. 3 quick tries.
Not really, but it's hot. So.
No mistakes from JP Eloff. He slices through the middle of the post. And they extend now 43 points to 26. This kick goes downfield. Anderson. He's on this left wing now, and he can move Anderson. Look at the speed, Anderson! He slices right through. He's like grease lightning. They won't stop Anderson, and there's the good thing that the Warriors wanted. It's go you good thing for Anderson.
For Nola is that in taking these three points, they've played about 3 or 4 minutes off the clock.
And unsurprisingly, JP Eloff, he threads the needle there for another 3. 46-31, 15-point ball game with 18 minutes left on the clock. Could he be the X factor the Warriors need to get the win here? Nichols comes across, Forrester short. McClellan under pressure, lets it go. Great pickup, Lenahan. Oh, Basker with a try saver. And he brings him down. They've still got numbers to the left. Foul Masili calling for the ball. Needs it quickly. Putty. He slips into first receiver. The offload. They must score. Vainicolo. He'll get the try. He's not able to bring it around closer to the post, but there's the 5 points. And they are back in this one with a sniff. Long pass wide. Anderson on the bounce. Troxler needs to make the tackle. He doesn't. Uhila now. He's just brought down short. Here come the Warriors. Forrester reaches, he's over! He's over! There's the try, the Warriors, they're still alive here. From the Warriors. Right now the Warriors are going backwards with the ball in hand. As Williams, all it takes is one missed tackle though. Lenahan to the line, that pass doesn't find its mark. And you would think that will wrap it up. Howden, sideline, there's the boot, they've held on, New Orleans. Derek Summers, he says that's it, it's all over. And you can see bodies strewn over the turf here at Zions Bank Stadium. Brian Hightower, what a match.
On Sunday, the Austin Elite traveled to California to face the San Diego Legion. Get their forwards to combine. Austin desperate to keep them out. 3 points apiece. Advantage is still on. Now they surge, getting ever so close. Leader, Boyer for the line. Boyer, he's over. Try awarded. It's the first score of the game. It belongs to San Diego and their fans, and it's scored by number 9, Nick Boyer. Turns straight away again, does it, Leader. He's put his side up by 10 points. We've had 24 minutes played. Go to the front yet again to Rory. Similar to what happened before, but this time they're much closer to the line. They're getting over. The ball is down. It's a try. San Diego. The forwards have done it on Father's Day, and it's celebration around for this crowd. 18 points to 3. They're up. Straight through yet again. Well, after 5 minutes in the second half, it's San Diego that strike first. They lead 21-3. So Mason Peterson was involved there. Better stuff from the San Diego team. They may have 14 on the field, but they're hammering with Pedri Vandenberg. Vandenberg gets the offload. Naruma underneath the sticks. Wow! They're going off like a frog in a sock. And it's the Austin Elite that strike back under the sticks. Front yet again. Easiest the attempts he'll get. Successful. 24 points to 10, as you said. Now 2 could at the back. Replaced Vandenberg.
Use it!
Told to use it, so he picks up. Big Lou Stanford gets the offload away. It's genius! It's a try! Austin Elite, Sonny Taylor diving over, but it's Big Lou. He cuts loose. Welcome back to Major League Rugby. And now, Big Lou Stanford yet again. Peeling around Romero. Suniula drops that one. Marius kicks through. Marius! Hometown hero! Acrobatics! Stunning scenes here in San Diego. The Californians have surfed their way through for a glorious victory. So it's angle. Guillermo got options with him. Big Andrew Suniula has knocked that on. That sums it up for Austin.
Knock on.
And this will be full time. And that's enough. It's the San Diego side that hold on to a solid victory here in week 9. They beat Austin by a score of 51 points to 17 here at Torero Stadium. We're going to take a... Of course, the match of the weekend was at Infinity Park, with the Glendale Raptors squaring off against the Seattle Seawolves, and it was the visitors who got on the scoreboard first.
Bind! Set!
10 minutes gone. In this 1 versus 2 Major League Rugby clash. Holder driving forward is Rusalika. The beast to shout up over the 5-meter line. Sampson, he has a crack and he's got over. That's a try, the first try of the match to Mozak Sampson for Seattle. An easy one for Holder.
Well, not normally the kicker. Brock Stoller was called up for Canada, and he's normally the kicker. So this is the reserve kicker, already 0 for 1.
And it's successful, so that's 3 points to Seattle, which extends their lead now to 8 points to 0 over the hosts, Glendale Raptors, who are undefeated going into this match. Pete Steinberg. Advantage being played. So Holder will have a crack with a drop goal, and it's good.
So that's one of the things. So Holder heard advantage. He knew it was a penalty. So it's either they're going to kick it for points for as a penalty, or if you go for a drop goal, you say it's a free kick. If we miss it, we come back and then we get another kick. So very, very nice play. Sweet strike by Holder. And now it's 11-0. And I think Glendale have really got to be concerned that every single time Seattle get in their 22, they score. And Glendale have not solved the seawall yet.
The Raptors finally took flight at the end of the first half.
Wide pass. Shermer, he's been heavily involved. Turned over, and it's play on. Referee says nothing. So London still going all the way to the try line. Wow, how about that? Just what Glendale needed, but the referee will take a look.
Time off.
And if it is a try, Glendale.
So the knockdown
first points. Let's listen to the referee
I haven't seen anything clear. I've had a call in, lost forward from someone. Can you give me the information?
The ball was lost by green.
Okay.
Blue clicks it.
So,
Right.
so try's good, yeah? Cool.
The try scoring continued in the second 40 as Glendale ran away with the contest.
We knew it would be a tight match, and we have not been disappointed.
Maul!
Good driving Maul now. They've shown great technique so far.
That's once.
Seattle will have to do their best to stop this charge. Another tight driving Maul, and over the line. The crowd are on their feet. Fenolio was, he started it and he finished it for the Raptors. They take the lead right before the halftime break. Zach Fenolio, the hooker. You might see more of those as the game progresses. Now London, a try scorer himself, Halliman, he gives, good play from Halliman. Decided to give instead of going on himself, and that might have just been enough. And it was to send Mika Kruse over.
Well, I said that they were really struggling to
bring him down. Not the quickest of ball. The Archibald over the top. London's through. No one's home. And it's try time. What about the vision from Maximo D'Archibald? But now it is Seattle chasing it, and London with a little clever off-road from Dahl. And another offload to Halliman. He's got pace. Turner comes in. Can't put him down. D'Archibald on the loop. Still, play on. Still going, and he might go all the way. Oh, he's just pulled in. Davidson looking for support. He gets it. Cook 1 meter away. And it's try time. Well deserved. Connor Cook, the number 6 from Charlottesville, Virginia. Are they 10? Referee says yes.
Got to build a structure when you go quickly. So if you're going to go quickly, that's just slowed the ball down. Not really an effective choice.
Through the hands now to Henson. He's tried hard in the second half, Henson. Flat pass. I don't think Russell Liga was expecting that one. And that will surely be full time here in RugbyTown USA. The home team have secured the victory, and no one has been able to beat Glendale this season. 33 points to 11.
The Raptors' man of the match on Saturday night was centre Chad London.
This now at Glendale, as we have with us our man of the match, Chad London for Glendale. Just getting himself set up.
How's it going, guys?
Good chat. Barely even sweating. Well, great
Oh
go.
man, I'm exhausted.
So, Chad, first half wasn't great, even though you ended up leading 14-11. What was said at halftime, and what were the changes that you made?
The one big thing was just to hold on to the ball. You know, we try to go side to side, and you know, their defense, Seattle's defense was unbelievable, and yeah, they kept holding us. So, and we kept coughing up the ball. You know, probably around the 5th, 6th phase, and yeah, the big thing was just hold on to the ball, and then on defense just to meet them, because we were kind of giving them soft yards, and that was the big kind of key for halftime. You know. So.
Chad, you had 6 players out representing the US.
Yeah.
And plenty of players stepped up tonight in their absence. What does this mean now for selections moving into the playoffs?
Oh man, it's huge. You know, we try to create competition in this club. You know, we've got great depth in our club, And that's the one thing that you want. You want, 40 guys to come to practice week in, week out and fight for positions, So, credit to all the boys that play well. And, the USA boys, when they come back, they're going to have to fight for the positions again, which is what we want.
Absolutely. And let's have a look at Chad London's match. This is why he is man of the match today. Did plenty in attack early on. Sneaky one there. Chad, talk us through that.
Yeah, so obviously they got on the front foot, and I kind of hit I think it was their 13. The ball popped out. And I'm assuming we had advantage, so yeah, the ball was right there at the back of the ruck, and I said, hey, why not pick it up and go for it?
And on that kick, did you and Maximo talk about it before it happened, or did you just react to him?
Oh, no, it was planned, because they definitely were coming up hard on us, especially in the 22 defense. And yeah, I just kind of saw that their fullback had obviously been in the line. I said to Maxi, just put it in, and yeah, he did, and obviously got the try, so it was awesome, yeah.
Well, fantastic game. Congratulations on your performance and the win today. Looking good going into the playoffs. Don't know who's going to be able to beat you, but time will tell.
Thank you very much.
Chad London for Glendale Raptors, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.
Following Glendale's victory, we spoke with coach Dave Williams.
Dave, to say that was a game of two halves is almost an insult to the cliche, a game of two halves. What was going on?
I think our lads were a bit too confident going into the first half, to be quite honest. Obviously, we respected Seattle. They're a very good team. Obviously, they're at a certain point on the table. They've done well this year. We also had a hard game against them when we played up in Seattle. We just didn't show up in the first half. So we need to get, obviously, had a few stern words at half-time, but the lads were very good. They recognised what we needed to do wrong. They responded with that in the second half, and hence why we scored a lot of points in the second half and caused them to score nothing. So.
Now, as a supporter, you can't complain at 7-0, but it does seem that first half can be a problem for the Raptors this season. You're having to have that half-time talk quite frequently, aren't you?
Yeah, it is. I think it's just the mentality of the lads. I think we just got to get up for the games. They got to do it individually. Perhaps I need to change things up a little bit. But I don't know if it's complacency. We already knew we're in the semi-finals, but we got to get better. And that's what I said to the lads just after the game. It's like, last 45 minutes were awesome. Second half, can't fault them. First 35, there's lots of faults there, but we fixed that, which is good. Like, we put some fixes in at half-time. The boys responded. We got the bench involved. A couple of 19-year-olds were playing, so that's awesome. We had a lot of, obviously, guys out, as Chaddy said as well. So boys stepped up, did really well. 7-0, lots of confidence. We're going to roll into the semi-finals now.
It was, I think, one of the best tries I've seen the Glendale Raptors score in that second half. And the other thing was that you did really well was to take full advantage of that one-man advantage when they were down to 14. But you know the try I'm talking about. There was 6 beautiful offloads.
Oh, it's awesome, yeah. Yeah, where Cookie scored right under the post. That was phenomenal. I mean, made some good breaks, made some good yardage. I think Pete Dahl made the first initial break inside the 22, gave it to Chaddy. And then Chaddy, I think, hit Harley. I thought Harley was actually going to go in himself, but then he offloaded and we're in, which was awesome to see. And it's a good, really good team try from deep in our half, and it's a back-to-back try, which obviously puts them really on the back foot.
Great to see some of the younger players playing extremely well as well. Mika Kruse taking a leadership role at 12. Seth Halliman having a great game at 15.
Oh, it's awesome, and Chaddy's walking past. I think he needs to play more golf during the week, because then he plays better the more golf he plays. But yeah, Seth did really well. Mika, I mean, we kind of put him on the wing at 13 all game this year. He did really well. Jakey was his first 80 minutes. Siali Maka came on the wing, and then we chucked him into the centres. So it just shows our depth here at the club, and the lads are all willing to go, hey, it's probably not my primary position, but I'm willing to do what it takes to keep the boys rolling on, and what a great culture we have here at this club.
Well, once again, congratulations, 7-0, one regular game to play next week, and then it's into the playoffs.
Yep, we haven't won anything yet, so it doesn't really matter where we finish in the table. Nothing's won, so there's no pats on the back yet. We do that if we win anything this year, which obviously we're gunning for. And the boys are really high in confidence, so let's just keep that going.
Coach Williams, thank you very much.
Cheers, Howard.
This week in Dallen Explains, we examine how important it is to always listen to the referee. Referee Adam Leal was very clear with his instructions during the maul, but the Seattle scrum-off didn't follow his commands.
You decide as the maul comes in for Seattle.
Good initial defence, but there's some patience here by Seattle. If they can get it going, it's going to be hard.
Start using.
Listen again as the ref repeatedly tells Phil Mack to use the ball.
Needs to use it. Referee's warning. And he's going to bring it back. They ignored the cries of the referee. It is a turnover.
So when there's a maul, the referee, he says you get one chance for it to stop.
Stop twice.
And then he says, as soon as he says use it, it has to come out of the maul. And he said use it, and you can see Phil May.
The lesson here is that the referee has to be listened to if you want to avoid incurring unnecessary penalties.
Mac has had some frustration.
He's not joined back in like that. He's joining the maul.
All Mac had to do was pull the ball out of the back of the maul and play it, and he would have been fine. For the second week in a row, we deliver a kick of the week, and once again it was from the boot of Max de Archibald.
Two to bring him down. Not the quickest of ball. The Archibald over the top. London's through. No one's home. And it's try time. What about the vision from Maximo de Archibald? And then finished off by London. What a class connection these two form.
Absolutely. I mean, just really nice play. So what Glendale do when they get near the 22 is they work the same way. So you'll see their players coming round the corner. And when you do that, you can...
Absolute pinpoint precision from the Raptors fly-off as he continues to dazzle with his multifaceted kicking game.
Archibald was going to do it. Obviously, they talked about it. They'd seen no fullback back there to cover that space. Beautiful finish right here, able to go through. And all he needs is downward pressure. He doesn't need possession like you would in a football game. All he needs is downward pressure, and that's what he got.
The Raptors try of the week was an 80-meter effort that featured some great handling and spectacular running.
Now it is Seattle chasing it in London with a little clever offload from Dallen. And another offload to Halliman. He's got pace. Turner comes in. Can't put him down. de Archibald on the loop. Still, play on. Still going, and he might go all the way. Oh, he's just pulled in. Davidson looking for support. He gets it. Cook 1 meter away. And it's try time. Well deserved. Connor Cook, the number 6 from Charlottesville, Virginia. Wow.
And you can just see the celebration that they're having. They went in at halftime. You saw me talk to Dave Williams. He wasn't happy. I'm going to guess he got after them. Every season, you have a couple of chances where your team isn't playing well, where you can really get after them at halftime. You can't do it every week. I think Dave probably got after them, and now they're really opening up. And I think Peter Dahl's been really key for this. He's able to get the ball. Great line by Chad London. Great hands by Seth Halliman. And then look at this. He slows it down. He says, who's coming? Support is there. Watch this. Everyone's coming. Harley Davidson runs hard, breaks the tackle of Turner, able to go through, pulled down just about by Nakai Penny. And then watch this. Remember we said when a player is not held, they don't have to release. Connor Cook, not held, played really smart, got over the line. You can just see the celebration.
There's only one round left before the playoffs start, so make sure your Raptors knowledge is fully up to date by going to @Glendale Raptors on Twitter and Instagram, then checking out our Facebook page and YouTube channel at Glendale Raptors Rugby. The Raptors will complete their regular season schedule with a trip to sunny SoCal to take on the San Diego Legion. Their second meeting this year with the Legion will get underway at 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time on CBS Sports Network. Coach Dave Williams shared his thoughts on the upcoming clash.
Coach, next week it's the San Diego Legion away. How do you approach that game, given really there's nothing to play for?
Well, I think it's a huge amount of pride for us, and we want to obviously go undefeated. They've obviously got some new players coming in, and I think these next 2 results for them really dictates whether they're going to go into the semi-finals. So they'll be really gunning for us. Obviously, people want to beat the undefeated team, and we don't want that to happen. So it's a good dress rehearsal for us if we do make the final. Just get our travel down there right, but we're gunning for that. We don't want to go. We don't want to lose. As simple as that. Like, we're competitive. Well, I'm really competitive. Probably lads a bit more competitive than me. Like, that's a big stepping stone. Not many teams go undefeated in a season, especially the first year. So we want to put our stamp on that game. We had a good game against them up here. It's close. It could have gone either way. So we really need to put our stamp on that game and come away with a good victory, leading us to name. That's that confidence of going into the semi-finals.
Having said that, you don't want to go into the semi-finals with injuries. Nope. So how do you look at the team personnel-wise for next week's game?
Well, it's the same as this week. Like, Figgy was a little bit hurt, Atta was a little bit hurt, so we kept them out. And then as soon as Mika felt a little bit of kind of strain there, we got him out. Same as Seth as well. Same as Cody. You know, because we've got that. We've got the depth on the bench, and we've got full confidence that these lads can do a job. So if guys are a little bit hurt, a little bit banged up, yep, they can have a rest. You know, we know somebody else is going to step in and do a job, and we're going to keep on going.
Now, I know that you'll be concentrating, first of all, on next week's game, but how much are you also planning for those semi-finals here at Infinity Park in a couple of weeks?
I mean, you talk about cliches and one game at a time. I mean, it could be San Diego again. We could play them back-to-back. You know, they could get into that fourth spot. It could be Utah. I mean, they lost today. It could be New Orleans could sneak in there. You know, somebody could take over Austin Elite if they lose to San Diego tomorrow. So there's lots of permutations in there. Like, I'll keep preparing the boys as best I can. You know, we're doing our analysis on the teams. We've got all the footage. That's all coded, ready to go for the lads to have a look at. But we got to do one game at a time. We'll obviously get our Eagles back for the semi-finals. But then the lads are playing well, so I've got a selection dilemma. Some guys won't be very happy with me. Some guys will be over the moon. That's just the way it is, and that's... hey, that's why I got the job I've got. So lucky problem to have, right, with the strength in depth. It is, and I was just chatting to Teddy, our forwards coach. I don't think we've had the same set of forwards for 2 games in a row. So, you know, it's quite interesting. But credit to the lads, really. And credit to the coaching staff, Teddy and young DJ, who's helped us out with the skills as well. Like, they just get the boys prepared as best we can, and we just keep on rolling on. Well, congratulations on the win tonight and a perfect campaign so far. We look forward to next week. Great. Cheers, Howard. Cheers.
Their second meeting this year with the Legion will get underway at 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time on CBS Sports Network. That'll do it for this time on Raptors Weekly. We'll be back next week with even more thrilling footage from your Glendale Raptors.